Okay, second lecture on the database showcase. Let's take a look at my favorite, Opposing Viewpoints Resource Center. This is another one that you will use in your assignment this week. Opposing Viewpoints in Context, used to be called Opposing Viewpoints Resource Center, sorry about that, is a one-stop shop database. It has reference articles from encyclopedias, it has journal, magazine, newspaper articles, it has audio, it has statistics. It has a lot of stuff. And it's dedicated to controversial issues. It's great for speech classes where you have to do a pro-con or explore both sides of a topic. If you click on Browse Issues, these are the issues in the database. There's a lot that have full-fledged resource pages built out on them. Okay? Let's do mass media. If I click on mass media, this is an example of a Viewpoint curated resource page. It starts with this overview article, encyclopedia article on mass media. Media and technology, who controls the media, accuracy and quality, effects on consumers. I'm going to go back, because let's check out what else is here. You've got 6 Viewpoint articles that are featured, and you've got 173 Viewpoint articles. And these Viewpoint articles are people arguing one side, and then people arguing the other side. So again, these Viewpoint articles are great for speech classes. 84 academic journals articles, primary sources, reference resources, images, audio, 203 audio, usually they're from a newscast, All Things Considered, videos, newspaper articles, 39,000, statistics, websites that they've curated. So this is what I mean by a one-stop shop database, is that includes a lot of different formats of information on a topic. And I'm not going to spend too much time. Again, I want to showcase a few more databases. Films on Demand is our films database. It doesn't have feature films, but it has 31,174 educational films. So you can type in ceramics and get videos on glass and ceramics if you're in art classes. Or you can type in iPhone and get segments on the iPhone from a title called Boom and Bust, or from Steve Jobs, Billion Dollar Hippie, Planned Obsolescence, iPhone apps. So lots of stuff here. You know, you can do Van Gogh, or a psychological term, mental disorders. There's usually some content on anything you would put in here. And you know what? If you open one, there's a citation tool. It shows you how to cite from this database. You can start playing something, click transcript, and again, this might be slow, but as it plays, it'll walk you through the transcript. So if you find a juicy quote, you could pull it from over here when they start talking.
Techniques that allow you to look into a brain while it's awake and active. And the second major factor is the appearance of...
Okay, that's never happened before. Transcript should pull up the transcript. Anyway, enough about that. You try it. Hopefully it'll pull up the transcript for you. Let's take a look at a couple more. Running out of time. I want to keep these films short. The Literature Resource Center. This is if you have a literary English class and you're looking for... This is a database only of literary criticism and other resources. If I do Scarlet Letter in here, I'm getting all sorts of literature criticism articles. These are people weighing in on the plot, summary, themes of a piece of literature. You can also type in the title of an author. We've got science databases. We've got JSTOR, we've got Nexus Uni for law and case law. And then we've got another one I wanted to show you is Scientific American Archive Online if you're in a science class. Then you're doing maybe archaeology or physical anthropology where you're doing genetic mutations. You type that in here and you can open up the full text or the PDF here. One thing to note about Scientific American, it only includes content from 1993 to the current year. So I always use the most recent option so I don't click on anything prior to 1993 and get my feelings hurt. So you should be able to open any of these and read an article. Lots of good stuff here. This database doesn't have a great citation tool. You have to build it yourself using these elements right here. Okay? I'm going to stop. You guys are going to explore these databases this week. Have fun and let me know if you have any questions. Okay, bye.